Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are joined by Chase the Beast East for frame 1 in the final. Ian Whitehorn versus Tom Kennedy. Ian to break. It's gone dry. Tom Kennedy at the table. So Tom's just working out his layout here for what he's going to do to start. Fresh balls all been ironed and brushed, ready to go. We'll be joined very shortly by a few people that will be jumping in the commentary box with me. Get a few frames underway first, and then one of the pick at the litters will be Harriet Haynes to join me for a little session. So he's just come up a little bit short there. By a few people that will be jumping in the commentary box. Played a good shot there. He's got a bit fortunate. I think he's got not quite sure if he's got the right angle here to get on the one on the rail. Just going to back himself to play it along the rail nicely and land on the black, probably for the same pocket again. That's a good shot. So for frame 1 to get on the board, Tom Kennedy. Just got it. Lovely pot from Tom. Confident cue in there. To get that 1 frame lead. It's a good little finish. I think this is going to be a good final here. 2 old legends in the game, still playing and holding their own. Knocked out all the Kent boys and some quality players on the way. So I think this could be a very interesting final here. It's going to be a lot of dishes, maybe a few tactical frames. It's a very good pool, I think. Got a nice little amount of people watching, spectating. Club's pretty full and we'll never know, a little bit of pressure later on. We might see some interesting flicks and twitches, but got a long way to go. Only the first frame in, second frame in. So he went dry. Tom's at the table. I think he'll just be thinking about taking these out. I think here, these are nice little layout. Let's take this one and get back down the table. Just want to get on that one on the rail on the right soon. I think he might be taking it now. Just to play through the gap for the other one.
You want to go for a break?
Just take this one, take his medicine in, a little bit of a screw back, I reckon, for a 2-frame lead. Just come back a bit far on that, but he should still be able to be alright here. For a 2-frame lead, Tom Kennedy, 2 frames to 0. Another clearance there with Ian to break. Tom's got off to a very good start here. Doesn't want to don't want Ian to get too far behind here. Just wants to. I know he's not had much of a go at the table at the moment, but when he does, he doesn't want to find himself too far behind. Obviously, there's a long way to go, but if he can start reeling some off, start breaking well, that's what he will be thinking here. If he can get a decent split, get himself on the board, might settle himself a little bit better. Just had a nice long break of about 45 minutes, so he should be ready to go here. Just going for the cut break. Just gone dry here again. Again, another decent layout here for Tom Kennedy. I'm sure he'll be thinking about taking reds here. Both colours are decent, but I think reds are slightly easier once you take this one by the black here. Perfect for one on the cushion. He's just nudged that out for the black, which is a good shot. Might be tempted to play the this one, then the cushion, or he'll be leaving that till later. Just let that trek a bit too far there. I think going that route there was a little bit funny because he was going in towards the reds, and I think I would have preferred to. It would have been better to remove the ones from that end of the table first, but he's gone that way and ended himself in a little bit of no man's land here. Maybe we'll be thinking about maybe a snooker behind these reds here, I think, to try and leave Ian no shot. Doesn't want to overthink it too much, so I can't see any pot on here. It's be hard to not leave him in any shot here. He's played that really well, but the thing is, it's just tying up his red a little bit when he's doing that, screwing in behind that red. Don't think Ian can see the one on the right hand side of the table, but I'm sure he'll hit a ball here. It's going to be hard to not leave Tom on anything here because of the situation that he's left it. Obviously Tom's probably feeling quite comfortable the way he's queuing today and the way he's playing at the moment. The first 2 frames has been pretty good. He might probably be interested in trying to take the red next to yellows and develop them. Just tried taking the pocket there. I think it's still quite a big pocket. So I'm sure he'll be probably taking this now, maybe even trying to move that yellow. Not sure if the black goes past the first yellow. So he's feeling confident to get on the black to go into the top right of the table. Got a good angle here just to go into that yellow and nudge it, which he's done there. I think he might be alright here. He might be playing a double here, I think. The thing is, if you do end up missing it, or hits the knuckle, it's been ironed, it hasn't been played on today, so it is pretty fresh. If he does miss it, he's leaving Ian a bit of a chance here to go. So he does want to make sure the pot. He's done very well there, it's a very good shot. Lovely angle there just to screw back a little bit for the last red. I think he's just checking it to make sure that the black goes in the left middle. A little bit of awkward bridging here, but just wants to get himself on a decent bit of angle. I think he wants to go off maybe 2-3 cushions. Try and go around the back of the yellows. Doesn't want to leave himself straight on the last red. It should be alright here, I think. Just create some angle. If he wanted to, could always go through the gap here, but it's too risky, I think, going towards the middle pocket. But I think he's just going to go around the angles. Yeah, he's played that very well. Stabbed it round the back of the yellows. Come up perfect. And the black for 3-0 lead. Very nice. Tom's on form here. I think Ian might have a little bit of a struggle, but he doesn't want to. It's been hard for him to get going here because Tom's playing so well. He's not really missed anything. This standard here is obviously some of the, but I'm sure it will hold back a little bit as the time goes on. So Tom's break for 3-0. Will he make it 4-0? Currently have 40 people watching, and Tom's made a ball. There's only one bad red here. I think he'll be taking reds as the yellows are a bit scrappy at the top end of the table. He would just be taking the red by the black spot first. Just checking that the red at the top of the table goes in the left pocket, I think, which I'm pretty sure it does. Screwing back. Good shot. Goes in the middle now as well. Not quite sure. Can't see if he's. Not sure if he's on the bottom one here. He might have to take the one long or in the middle. But he should be alright if he, as long as he gets the pot. It's a lovely shot. Yeah, just he's cueing the ball very nicely here. I haven't seen him really miss a ball yet that he has deliberately missed. So he's definitely, I think, in the zone. If he keeps up this performance, it's going to be very, very hard for Ian to beat here. He's already beaten Ian once yesterday, first round, 18-16. So it's a bit like a bit of a revenge for Ian here. But Ian's really queuing nicely round these balls. Just composing himself. and yeah, he's just taking them out like a monster. Really is. Using all the parts of the pocket required. We'll just take this down here now, just go down through, just past the black spot. He's just hit that there. I think he wanted to just miss that, go back down a bit further, just so he could have got on the black on the cushion, but now he's got to come around the angles. I think he's going to try and miss the yellows. If he hits the last yellow, he could go in off, so I think he wants to try and miss the pockets, go between the gap between the yellow and the knuckles and just miss it really, come back up, so at least in the middle of the table, give himself a shot on it, unless he's trying to hit into the yellow, full ball or quarter ball and just leaves himself a double maybe. Yeah, I did think he was going to go in off there. He's played it to the side, obviously he doesn't want to throw the angle too much, but obviously he's made the pot trying to go between the gap, like I said, between the yellow and the knuckles, and he's been a bit unfortunate and gone in off there, so he's given him a bit of a sniff here. He's got 3 balls at the bottom, a little bit sniffy. He might be interested in trying to develop it here. Don't think he'll play a snooker, but yeah, maybe he is. Just try and open it up a little bit. Just be confident and trying to get that first frame on the board, I suppose. Just cover that pocket nice. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. Ian's on here to I think he's going to go here. A bit loud in the background from a few other players because they're in the league on tonight. Trying to fit the black out here, it's a lovely shot, just bring it into play. Make it a little bit more easier, more comfortable for me on this finish. I'm sure we'll be playing this one going down the bottom end of the table now. A couple of frames time I'll be joined by Harriet Haynes, world champion in the ladies. She's done this before on the Ultimate Tour, so she knows what she's talking about. Just joining me and having a chat. A lovely composed shot that is there, not to go in off. He screwed that nice. I'm sure he'll just be guessing he'll just follow this through a little bit, unless he's got any angle to get it back out, but leaving the might even take it now actually, probably the one by the middle. I'll be taking this now only because it's hard to get back out again, but I think he's gonna just top it through. Both shots work, because you could have topped it through a little bit, give yourself a bit of angle on the one he just played, and then played the one he's going for now last. But both of them work. Just make sure he just plays it nice like he has, and just top it and get back out again for the one here, and then the black over the middle. This is to get on the board. First frame in 3-1. His first proper go he's had really there. I think Tom's had 2 dishes and a counter clearance in them first 3 frames. So his first little chance he's had to get on the board, and he's took it nicely. Develop his first balls with a safety shot, and Tom's obviously left him still a bit scrappy, and he took him out nicely. So fair play. Ian to break again. He'll be thinking about a good, again, decent split here. Doesn't want to let Tom get too much in front. So just hopefully we'll be hoping for a white on the table and a ball in the pocket. Lovely break, he split them very well. Yeah, it's a good shot that is. 3 yellows and 1 red. Very good break, cut break that is. Again, these reds are pretty easy enough. I'm sure he will be taking them on. Just find the right pattern and get another frame on the board. I think this one's easy enough for him. He'll like these, I think, a lot, to get back in the match here from 3-0 down. Just been joined in the commentary box by Harriet Haynes. Welcome in, Harriet.
Good evening, everyone.
Just speaking here, Tom started off really well here, 3-0 up, and he's just come back one here. Just broke like pretty well in his cut break, taking his out nicely.
Yeah, one mistake from Tom, and it kind of opened the game back up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let Ian back in.
What's your predictions for this? Do you reckon it's going to be a long match?
Yeah, the first match between them took 4 hours and 45 minutes, and that was on Saturday morning. So
yeah, Tom won that 18-16. So do you reckon Ian will be thinking about a bit of revenge here?
I think it's going to be very close anyway. I think Ian knows it's going to be tough.
He's gone through these quite comfortably here. I think this is what he needed to get started, really, just to get his first couple of frames on the board and feel a bit more composed in the match. So if they do this again next year, would you be interested in going in this?
Absolutely, yeah. I would have gone in there if I knew anything about it, but I didn't really know anything about it until it was full.
Yeah, it did fill up quite quickly. Obviously the stand was very good this weekend, and it's been a very good pool to watch. Some people obviously, I think a few of them were saying yesterday that the long races it's very draining. The thing is, a few of them have played like 100 frames yesterday. So you've got to really try and be focused, and there's only small spaces, times in between matches.
Yeah, in a weekend, someone's going to at least play 5 first 18s to win this event.
Yeah.
You know, Ian who went out first round has had to come through the losers round.
Yeah, it's even harder, I
Yeah,
think.
30 to 13's, what, 5 extra games?
It is, yeah. I think so, looking at it yesterday. Yeah.
So yeah, 7 in total.
He had some good wins though, looking at it. He's beat Steve Ritchie in the losers round 2, 13-4. And then he's played Joe Nolte and beat him 13-4. He had 7 dishes there, so he's been putting some good performance on the weekend. And say Tom's not lost a match yet. Obviously, he got to the semi-finals, beat Ian in the first round. Come through playing some good pool this weekend.
Yeah, both quality players.
I think Ian's played for England before, hasn't he? I know Tom has.
And I'm not too sure about Ian.
Okay. Both playing the Region 7 area and at a very high level.
He's from Eastbourne, I think. It's a great event, and it's had a good crowd all weekend.
Yeah, it's been very good. We've had a lot of regulars in, drinking and watching. So the layout, they changed a few of the tables and stuff around and made it a bit more so all the players felt important and felt welcome to play in this kind of
environment. Yeah, they've actually made an arena for this final bit.
Yeah, it's been set up quite nicely.
Really nice. And the camera's a really ingenious
Yeah, it's
purchase.
been quite good really. That yeah, you can rotate and see 8 different tables, all on one camera, which has been really successful this weekend as well. Just watching all different games at different points.
Absolutely.
And seeing how everyone's getting on, so everybody gets a little view of how they're getting on. I wonder if Tom will be thinking about going here or not.
Yeah, Tom will go here. There's a pocket for every hole, isn't there?
It's got 2 balls on rails, but
yeah, but
should be alright to get on them.
Of these calibre, they don't mind those, do they?
I'm sure we'll be tempted to be getting on that shortly.
I think that red in the middle of the table by the A ball spot actually goes bottom left as we look at it.
Yeah, if it gets on it around where the black is, it should be alright. So you might be a bit too straight here, just try and make a bit of angle.
Reverse side it. Didn't really catch that much.
Yeah, just come up a little bit short there. I think you wanted to be on up and down around. Attempt to take the other one there now. Leave himself on the one you just said about.
Yeah, he's just going to play this one down the rail. Bottom right hand pocket. And try and leave himself.
And then maybe try and get on the one on the left hand side.
Yeah, he's going to try and maybe double it. Is he? I mean, that's a real tough shot, isn't it? The yellow.
If he does play the one down around on the right hand side and then the one in the middle, he is leaving 3 balls on the cushion, so it's going to be a harder finish.
Very much so.
He's just trying to make this into a big pocket on the right.
Thing is, this can double kiss.
Yeah,
or not hit at all.
Wrong ball there.
And now the yellows are kind of really out in the open.
I think Ian will probably go for these, I think, here. So you always got to plant down a row, double kiss on the knuckle and go in. Or even play it now and play it later. The other one.
You'd probably, I personally, I'd play it now because if you hit it on the right hand side of the yellow, the yellow that you're hitting kind of goes to the right hand side and the white ball's going to be tracking that way anyway.
Course, yeah,
so
go onto the cushion a little bit.
You're going to be on it. With other plants, sometimes it is better to take them later.
He's still got balls on the rails, so all the time that he's got more of the yellows on the table, it's going to be more tricky for him to get through the roof. So taking that there, I think would have been the better option, but he's decided to go a different way. Might be interested looking at doing it after this shot.
Thing is, with these pockets this weekend, they're playing a bit more generous than normal because they've just been recloth.
Yeah,
So
100%.
you can kind of just fractionally pinch the pocket and keep the yellow ball over the pocket without having to do much. So this is what it's going to do here, really.
Yeah, that's it. Once they've been ironed and they're a little bit slick to start with, they are a little bit more forgiving. I think we might be alright here. Try and get back out of that hitting this red.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit in trouble here. Just because the way the cue ball's going to slide off the cushion.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That top red is going to be blocking that yellow and plays really, really big. He kind of has to play it off like 3 cushions and almost hit the 4th.
Would be tempted to, or I'd say maybe try and screw it off the red.
No, he's going to. Yeah, it just played massive, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, and you might be able to see a little bit of a sliver there.
You sure? You're a diamond, you know what? I'm actually serious.
And he could.
Done all right there.
Yeah, he's got away with one there. Sometimes you need that luck in a race to 18.
Yeah, just a little nudge just to help you out. It's for 3-all. From 3-0 down. A little bit of a game changer there. I thought Tom was going to get off to a good start. And Ian's got his foot in the game here and got it to levels. High standard at the moment over. I think Tom had two dishes and the counter clearance, and so Ian's took out two finishes. So definitely some strong pull going on.
Yeah.
So, fair play.
And Ian continues the momentum here with a nice break.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that red go past down the road, do you reckon?
I think I'd be going yellows here, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, true. The left one in the middle, yeah.
You can kind of open up that bad yellow that's surrounded by the reds with the other yellow above it. The black goes, so yeah, I personally would be going yellows here.
I'm taking one over the pocket first, or the one if it goes in the middle or the left.
Well, if this goes in the middle straight away, then you're loving life. If it doesn't, I'll be taking the one over the pocket. I wouldn't be playing a plant or anything. I'd just be making sure of the colour set.
So if this one goes on the left here, you playing this through the gap, just topping it or screwing? Oh,
It's going top, so yeah.
this doesn't go there.
Top.
I think you wanted to get between the gaps there, them two.
Yeah, it kind of slid a little bit, didn't it? Just kind
Just to play the cannon, but I think now he's going to have to reroute a little bit, just come round. Either play this with a bit of bottom left or just stuck off the cushion,
Yeah,
reverse side.
two options here. We could play the one at the bottom of the table, which he is going to be doing, and come off 2 cushions and like swing around and like just basically follow the line, but he's just hit it a bit short. He got his angles wrong a little bit there.
Might be worried about either the enough or the hitting the red there.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I personally would have probably played with a bit more of a
Yeah, of
bottom
course.
left, just to open up the angle a little bit.
Come around the back of the red, maybe.
Yeah,
I think he's left Tom at another bit of an opener here. Obviously moving the one down the yellow. Obviously now this one goes down the rail, so fancy him to go here.
Although it's early in the match, Tom got off to a really, really strong